I'm Todd Grisham, and there's nothing quite like the Empire Fight Camp, especially at night. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be on.
This is Canelo Alvarez, the Mexican legend, Sugar Ray.
This bout is scheduled.
You've heard of people dance. What a fight we expect this one to be. Both of these athletes primed and ready. That left counter was perfectly timed. Both men step back for just a moment. That counter shot lands. Good counter left hand there. He parries that left jab away. Punch, counter punch. And he fails to score with that left hook. The perfect counter lands. They exchange punches. Good counter punching from both these fighters. Good counter punching from both these athletes. There's a counter shot. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven. Have you ever danced with the devil under the pale moonlight? That's what these two men are about to go through as they've been talking so much trash on social media. It's time to settle the score. He blocks that jab. A perfect counter shot. Counter right. Catch and shoot with the left counter. Good job. Left counter scores. Neither man really defending themselves. That left counter punch will score. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Beautiful counter shot. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but there's the bell for round two. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Good counter punching. Nice exchange here from both men. Catch and shoot. Lands with the right counter. Good counter right hand again. We'll keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take three to give one. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
Oh, this is a slugger right here in front of him. These kind of fighters, they want to get hit in the face because it cheers them on. They want to stand there and fight in the trenches.
And he just missed with that left jab. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point. Nice offensive display, landing that left counter. Nice counter shot. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Nice counter. Nice counter punch. He misses with that jab. Beautiful counter punch. Good left counter that lands. Solid punch. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. That bell could not have come. On to the third. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's being hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
This fight has a real good flow to it. Exchange here from both men. He threw the hook, didn't land. This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. Men step back for just a moment. When are we going to see a jab from these two? And he misses with that jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
The bell sometime.
Here we go to the fourth round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get centered.
Nice exchange here from both men. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round. Defending themselves. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed. Misses with that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do different? On to the fifth we go. Let's see if they have a plan B after last round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. He blocks the hook. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
When you've got a fast fighter, they will cut you to ribbons, and they know it's a matter of time before either you get desperate or the referee jumps in and saves you. This is a natural gift.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two. You'd like to see more jabs. He blocks the right hook. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally. Let's start the 6. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when he'll catch you.
Oh, what a punch! Punches coming from every angle. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
So you're getting in there with somebody that's so fast, you're prepared to take a lick because you've got to get some before you get in close.
About punches and bunches, that's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed. It's obvious this fighter is gassed out. Why sit in there and throw punches? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to. Here we go, it's round 7. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
He parries away that left hook. He prevents that left uppercut from scoring. Been a very competitive round between these two. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've gone in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. I guess he's coming out. Round 8, and we're off again. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Just missed with that hook. You've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven. He missed with that jab. They both want a knockout, you can tell. Their bell rung. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
I've been in fights.
Both fighters starting to get tired as we start round 9. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around? Stamina is so important for these 2 fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it. Blocks the jab. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us. We've made it to round 10. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. He just misses with that jab. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Do you believe this? Halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody. It's all offense all the time. Not much time left in the round. He is down big time in the score.
Look absolutely exhausted. What are you going to tell?
And there's the bell for round 11. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on there. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they went out of steam.
I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is. It's all offense all the time. This is certainly an aggressive fighter, but that doesn't always mean success. How many times have you seen a fighter chase a superior athlete around the ring and just get picked apart even though they were the one pushing the tempo?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Wow.
And there's the bell to start round 12. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here. Coming back to life now, starting to land some punches. Exchange here from both men. This is the biggest moment of his life. He's down and the referee has started the count. What a shot that put him down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues. men step back for just a moment. And you've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. What a dominant performance, and it shows up on the judges' scorecards as a unanimous decision victory.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One is up there, one is down there, but you know what? The loser is going to have to learn a big, hard lesson. I totally agree.
Yeah, look at Duff. All the belts, my team. In the ring, I swing left, right, man, said get ping. Watch that thing. We bring man right some.